What is going on YouTube? Today is episode 3 of owning my very own LEGO Star Wars store. In our last few episodes, I've built up my initial investment to a decent sized inventory. In this video, my goal is to reach $1,000 in cash funds to finally break a profit. And one of the first things that I did is I started selling online. I opened up my very own Whatnot store so I could sell minifigures, and on opening weekend, I made 3 sales, totaling $45, and that's after paying an 11% platform fee. Paying fees definitely sucks. But on the bright side, a few days later, I got another sale. I sold these 3 unopened sets for $50. A little under what I would have liked for them, but it was a Facebook Marketplace deal, so I got straight cash. So now we're at $167, and next I want to sell these minifigure pieces using a new method, eBay auctions. I split them into 3 lots, one starting at $49, which is a large 1.2 pound bulk lot of minifigure pieces, another starting at $19 that includes more valuable Star Wars parts, such as an Asajj Ventress head and a Sand Trooper helmet, and a third smaller lot consisting of 2 ounces of random pieces. Let's fast forward 7 days and see what they sell for. Alright, the results are in, and now it's time to analyze and strategize. This bigger lot sold for $74 per pound, while this smaller 2-ounce lot sold for $168 per pound. Large bulk selling was a bad call. From now on, smaller listings like these is how I'm going to get the most bang for my buck. I just need to keep selling, making tweaks as I go to perfect my system. And then after selling the last of my brand new sets, an Inferno Squad battle pack, along with another minifigure sale, that brought me up to $331, and I finally had enough money to buy another lot. I found this 40-pound lot on Facebook Marketplace for $280. It's got Boba Fett's helmet, Anakin Skywalker Starfighter, a bunch of minifigures lying around, and what made up my mind was this vintage Phase 1 Captain Rex helmet that goes for over $30 alone. Hopefully the full minifigure is in there, but there's only one way to find out. I decided to travel far and wide north of Boston to buy this lot, and we got it. $280 spent. Hopefully it's worth it. Alright guys, we got the box. Captain Rex helmet. That shows me that there's some good stuff in this lot. Without further ado, let's see what we got. Alright guys, I just got done going through this lot. We've got a bunch of cool ships here that seem like they would be worth a decent amount, but they're just not worth that much. There's a lot of new Marvel stuff. And Boba Fett's helmet is incomplete. Bro absolutely finessed me by placing that upside down in his listing. He knew what he was doing. We got Thanos' ship right here from Infinity War. A cool one. I do like that. Might use that in some stop motion.
This guy's worth 1 billion credits. Says he's got some kind of powerful stone. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Activate the emergency shields.
Not budging. Well, I've got just the trick for this guy.
Well, we won't be seeing him again.
Guys, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed that stop motion, because it took me an insane amount of effort to make. But for now, let's get on with the video. Let's start talking about value. The thing is, I just don't see these incomplete builds getting much interest. Realistically, if I could get $50 for any/all of this pile, I'd be happy. And then the rest of these 40 pounds going at $5 a pound puts it at approximately $250 total. Not even breaking even yet. Hopefully these minifigures could save the day. Let's go over them. And the combined total for all the minifigures was $103, with the best ones being this Batgirl for $13, along with an Anakin Skywalker headset for $12, and then along with this Captain Rex helmet that isn't in the best condition, that I could still get $20 for, I predict. That brings the total estimated value of this lot to $373. Not as good as the other lots that I have bought, and after being a little disappointed by that one, I need to just keep making deals so I don't lose momentum. And this next pickup right here was solid. Retired Lego City set 7249XL mobile crane. On sale for $35, and it goes for around $100. A no-brainer to buy and a solid pickup to add to the store. And check it out, it's sick. It's time to go to Dunkin' Donuts. He also added in this extra forklift, but unluckily, it's bro's first day in the job and he doesn't know how to drive this thing. I'll probably get that listed on Facebook Marketplace for $100, almost tripling my money on that one. And speaking of, my Lego City plane sold next for $80 on Facebook Marketplace. It was nice getting cash for it and not having to package it up for shipping, but it was sad to see this one go. And then we get a package in the mail. In my last video, I spent $24 to get the remaining pieces to complete this Anakin's Y-Wing Starfighter, and now we're able to build it. And boom, that should fly off the shelf literally. A beautiful yellow set of paint on that ship with that classic Star Wars: The Clone Wars cartoon style. It's worth $120, and I'm going to list it up and sell it quick. And now it's time to go over a bunch of more sales. It's time to dump our inventory because I'm getting ready to buy a huge lot at the end of the video. And if you guys want a good place to buy minifigures, download the Whatnot app to take part in exciting minifigure auctions. And if you sign up with the link in my description, you'll get $15 to spend. So go get yourself a minifigure. Bidding on those auctions are pretty fun. Alright guys, and now we're going to auction all of this on the table off on eBay. Starting at 99-cent lots, 7-day auctions, starting with these minifigures. I'm nervous to see how much this sells for, but 3, 2, 1... And ouch, that one hurt. It only sold for 46, and I got 38 after fees. I wanted 70 for all that, so not off to a good start. That's how much we got for it. And then this second lot right here, we got Anakin Skywalker, we got old Obi-Wan Kenobi, the girl from Han Solo, Jawa. A nice lot right here. Let's see how much that sells for. And again, I'm not liking it. $24 or $19 after fees. That one was a rough hit. Next, we got the Battle of Hoth. The Boys of Battle of Hoth. And same story with the Hoth minifigures, selling under the 6-month Bricklink average. But these Ninjago figures, for some reason, exploded to $60 over their Bricklink value. That kind of saved the day a little bit and got me some hope. And next we got some DC minifigures. They sold for $15. These cheap Marvel figures went for $8, only $5 after fees. The damaged Captain Rex helmet went for $18. The minifigure bag went for $20. And then the big boy. It's super cool. I mean, look at that thing. I almost thought about taking this one from my collection, not gonna lie. How could you blame me? But right now, I don't have money like that. Let's see how much I get. And it sold for $90. I wanted $120. I probably won't be selling complete sets like this on eBay auctions again. So overall, I wasn't super happy with the results of these auctions. They went for a lot less than I wanted, and a lot of them were from the lot I bought earlier, so I actually might end up losing money on that one instead of barely breaking a profit like I predicted. So guys, let me know in the comments if I did anything wrong with these eBay auctions. Maybe it was the way I listed them, the fact that I started them at 99 cents. I'm not sure, but I need my minifigures to sell above or at the 6-month selling average on Bricklink. This time it didn't happen, and I don't want that to happen again. But on the bright side, I'm at $400 now, and we finally spotted an absolute rarity, top tier level of a listing, a $300 minifigure lot containing 265 minifigures. 265, and it's absolutely littered with Lego Star Wars. I could literally squint my eyes and tell that I'm gonna profit on this one. This is exactly what my store needs right now. The seller said there's a ton of interest, but luckily, I was the one to buy it. Let's bring home the bacon. And taking a look at the bacon, things are crisp. We got well sought after Lego Star Wars minifigures, clone troopers, Jedi, you name it, we got it. The only problem is, bro mixed up all these pieces together randomly. Take a look at this. I mean, he absolutely violated some of these minifigures. So now I gotta go through them all and piece them back together, but I'm not complaining because it was pretty enjoyable putting them together and finding jackpots in here of epic figures. Let's go over them. We're starting off with some Phantom Menace characters that have that nice Lego Star Wars the video game feel, including these B1 battle droids, along with this cool green one. Moving on, we got 4 Phase 1 clone troopers with $7 each, and then a Kashyyyk trooper. This one is absolutely sick, followed by another sick one, a Senate Commando, followed by an even sicker one, a Bark Trooper. Entering into the Clone Wars era now, we got Jedi, a nice Mace Windu there, along with Phase 3 Clone Troopers. We got a pilot here with the classic see-through helmet, along with a Bad Batch Trooper. This one is worth $24, a nice pickup there. At this point, I know I'm gonna get a good return on this lot. Keep in mind, I only paid $300 for it. And then we got this guy, I don't even know who he is, honestly. And then this next guy, I don't know who he is either. But this guy I do know. I only remember one line in the movie that he had, and it was this one. Are you kidding me? I'm blind. And then we got these Imperial hover tank pilots worth $10 each, 2 Ahsokas, and moving on to the Stormtroopers now. We've got a lot of them. And my favorite one is this yellow one. He's pretty cool. At this point, we've already made our money back in this lot, and we've still got plenty to go. Entering into the original trilogy now, we got 4 Tusken Raiders and a Jawa. Tatooine characters right there. And then now we're moving on to Hoth, Luke Skywalker. And then Christmas Darth Vader, that's a cool one. He's pretty rare, he goes for a decent amount of money, along with his master, Emperor Palpatine. Somehow, Emperor Palpatine returned. And then a Royal Guard. I actually like this figure right here. For some reason, it has that nostalgic feel. But you know what doesn't really have nostalgia? Is this new Disney stuff. You know what, call me crazy, I don't like Grogu and Mandalorian. I think they're like kind of boring, honestly. Now we're moving into some dark side troopers, including these death troopers that go for $11 each. This, I don't know who this is. We got Rey, Finn, which all Finn does in the movies is yell, Rey! Rey! Like, dude, come on. And then we got Poe, who was kind of a cool character until he just turned super generic. I remember when Rise of Skywalker came out, the amount of disappointment that everybody had was insane. But at least out of the Rise of Skywalker characters, this one is cool. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with nice red details on the helmet, along with another Kylo Ren not worth as much, and then a Knight of Ren. Bro was in the movie for like 5 seconds and died, but a sick minifigure nevertheless. And then to wrap up the lot, we got a solid amount with First Order troopers here, including a bunch of red ones that actually look pretty cool. We also got minifigures from other franchises like Iron Man, Dumbledore, Harry Potter, and we got more incomplete Star Wars figures here. Listed is their value at 25% off. Some are only missing a hairpiece, while others are missing more important parts. For example, this Knight of Ren is missing its head, but even with that, these pieces are still worth money. And then the 2 most expensive pieces of the lot is the first being this classic Emperor Palpatine head from the 2005 Imperial Inspection, worth $40 alone. But I'll most likely buy the missing torso for $5, and then I'll have everything else I need to make this a $76 figure. And then this torso right here, I didn't think much of at first, but I'm lucky that I randomly checked it because it belongs to Bail Organa from the 2019 Tantive 5, a $75 figure. But all I have is just the torso, and it lists at $40. And next we got a bunch of extra Stormtrooper pieces, and some of these helmets are worth money. So if I get $50 for all of this here, I'd be happy. And that leaves us with the rest of the minifigure pieces, 1.2 pounds, and I'm hoping to get $150 for all of this if I sell it right in smaller lots like I learned in the beginning of the video. And that brings the total estimated value for this minifigure lot to $1,129.90, or 3.7x my original investment. That's what I'm talking about. This is exactly what my store needed. Guys, that wraps up episode 3. I didn't reach $1,000 in cash funds, but I upgraded my inventory a lot. I've still got my Ewok Village. Now I've got a massive selection of minifigures, the crane, vintage sets, and over 300 pounds of bulk Lego. Things are just getting started here, so hit that subscribe button and check out the first episode of this series by clicking on this video here.